A high-speed police pursuit in Arkansas involving a suspect driving a Mazda in the city of Sheridan on or around June 6, 2025. The driver refused to pull over for a traffic stop and led police on a high-speed chase, reaching speeds well over 120 miles per hour.
Driving pretty well. Show me 1037. We are southbound 167 north, just passing 57. Speed light, or traffic light, speed about 120. It's passing on the shoulder. Got some semis up here, kind of block the road. It's passing and turning right now. Good. Good. Go ahead and notify Sheridan, Grant County. We're coming there. Sheridan area. It's passing the shoulder several times. Oncoming traffic. Traffic in the hill, backing off. Coming up on Grand 42. On the brakes only. He's doing southbound.
Yeah, 436 comes down to you match with Grant County with her as well.
10 we're coming up the north interchange now. Southbound on the bypass, just past the interchange.
Alright, I'm passing the red barn. I'll catch you quickly again.
1040 on the grass. We're going back around with the interstate. Or turn back around going northbound now, northbound side.
Dispatch, copy northbound.
Okay, he's going back on business route. Southbound 167 business, coming up on Memorial Gardens.
Memorial Gardens southbound. due for around 100.
Responder, you got smacked? Yeah. Get them set up right there.
109, you get around your dispatch car.
Go ahead. We got smacked set up in hard.
10-4, dispatch, they're passing Vine Street, still southbound.
I got the radio. Still traveling southbound, 167.
Spikes are successful. Spikes are successful.
Very high dispatch, copy, dispatch. Dispatch, we're turning on this 278 eastbound. At Oklahoma. Green down Oklahoma. 10-400.
Whoever's in this is forward, let me back.
The suspect's vehicle hit spike strips and was eventually stopped using a pit maneuver by an Arkansas State Trooper. Several police cars were damaged. The suspect was detained. His fate is unknown. On June 4th, 2025, at approximately 1750, the dispatcher received a call from a man. He was following his own vehicle that was just stolen, southbound on Highway 65 coming through Damascus. Dispatch advised it was an older model black Dodge Ram with a silver toolbox in the truck bed. I located the vehicle at 1755, still traveling south on Highway 65 at 5th Street at the intersection of Magnolia Drive. I initiated my lights and sirens in an attempt to stop the vehicle, but it did not pull over.
Where's 1037 with it? Yeah. That sounds great.
TBI, TBI, TBI.
TBI.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands!
Due to our location, the pursuit would have continued into an equally populated area in what was currently rainy conditions. To prevent further fleeing at a higher rate of speed that would risk the safety of the public, I conducted a TBI just south of Highway 225 intersection. The driver, later identified as Jeremiah Webb, exited the vehicle while it was still in motion, turned toward the wood line and began to head toward it, in what appeared to be an attempt to flee on foot. Trooper Earls took the suspect to the ground and placed him into custody without incident. The vehicle was released to the owner. On Sunday, June 8, 2025, Trooper Surratt was monitoring northbound traffic on Interstate 49 at mile marker 88 when I observed a motorcycle traveling at a high rate of speed. Radar confirmed the motorcycle was traveling at approximately 85 miles per hour in a posted 70 mile per hour zone. The motorcycle did not display a license plate.
White sports bike.
The motorcycle reached speeds of approximately 130 miles per hour and began passing vehicles by riding on the shoulders of the interstate. The operator ultimately lost control and collided with the rear quarter panel of another vehicle. The motorcycle then veered off the roadway to the right, entered the ditch, and came to a stop. Following the collision, the operator fled the scene on foot. I immediately requested assistance from multiple agencies, including the Bella Vista Police Department's K-9 unit. Upon arrival, Bella Vista's K-9 began to track the last known location of the suspect. Despite efforts, the K-9 unit was unable to locate the operator. No identifying documents or materials were found on or near the motorcycle. Victor Bayman is accused of shooting two people inside a tax preparation business and then a construction worker at a home a few miles away on Friday. A father of four died and two others were injured. Their identities and conditions have not been released. Forest Park police said that they believe Bayman followed his ex-girlfriend to the tax preparation office, but that otherwise the shootings were random. Powder Springs police caught Bayman 24 miles away in Cobb County hours later. Flock cameras picked up the stolen car that Bayman was driving and alerted police.
Clear by final call.
12, it's going to be just short of me back on the one car, exposed Richard D. Sellers. Go ahead and start.
Hey, fire extinguishers! Fire extinguishers! Fire extinguishers! Hey, he was armed though, right? Turn out the ignition. Let the fire down.
Officers chasing Bayman had little time to make critical decisions. At one point, police said he was driving 100 miles per hour along Richard D. Sellers Parkway as he flew right by a school bus and into the wrong lane. Bayman was taken to the hospital in critical condition after the crash, where he remains.
33, I'm at Arthur. I'm going to try and jump in and pit it if I can.
94 positive 6.
Hales Corners, watch out. I'm going to jump in and try and pit it.
Whoever's behind you, let's take secondary.
Hales Corners police were pursuing a vehicle on Highway 100. The driver was suspected of being intoxicated and was driving recklessly.
Speed's about 75. Light traffic, no pedestrians. I'm gonna try and jump up ahead in case we get so much speed to hit it.
Big Dick Greenfield.
33, give us the patch, please, so I can talk to them.
Continuing northbound, it's coming up to Greenfield now. Kingston and Abilene State, Davidson and Parker. Over. Alright, pulling up for a little bit of traffic here. Continuing northbound from Greenfield. Good.
Positive hit! Positive hit!
7110 1 issue. I'm one. I can call it.
I copy, keep calling it.
There's just with 700.
Over.
33, are we back to a chase? I'm primary at this point. There's 33 else one is driving.
Mayfair and Blue Mountain with 6. Continuing northbound.
We can't patch with them on that channel.
Good.
33 to 08. It already got stuck once. I'm primary. I think I have one West Dallas and 2 Hales Corners, but can I stick with it?
224 Lamb, I'm with you.
Or just lost a tire slowing down here at Research Drive.
Joey, what's the reason for their initial pursuit?
Cornerstone with Dallas, what's the reason for the...
Pit!
Near Highway 100 and Watertown Plank Road, one of their officers performed a pit maneuver to successfully end the pursuit. The driver abandoned the vehicle and tried to run away, but was soon apprehended by officers and arrested. The suspect, a 29-year-old Milwaukee resident, was turned over to Hales Corners police. According to the Glendale Police Department, officers responded to a retail theft in the 1700 block of Silver Spring Drive around 8:20 a.m. on October 4th. Officers attempted to stop the suspect driving a U-Haul truck.
And I got it stopped. Or disregard. Now he's taking the emergency lane.
Dispatch. I'm secondary behind 730. We're southbound at about 20 miles per hour, heavy traffic. It is a U-Haul truck. It is now in lane 2, requesting mutual aid from the sheriff for stop 6. Hey, copy. Just heads up here in Arizona, please. Now we're in the 5100 block, going about 20 miles per hour. We are in heavy traffic, trying to come up to a standstill. He is cutting off other vehicles and leaving for up to 15 miles an hour again. The 2 cars, sideswiping 2 cars. Continuing southbound, we are almost at Hampton.
Holy
Alright, he just crashed into a dump truck. He's continuing southbound. Chevron 45, anything back on 28. Alright, we're up to 60 miles an hour. We are going to terminate this pursuit. We are at Hampton. We're terminating pursuit using construction barrel. This vehicle is continuing cell phone. We're trying to follow it at regular speeds. It is in a construction zone at this point, though. It is approaching Capitol. I need word from the sheriff.
My partner is advising them now.
792-704. I'm channeling you guys on Bay, approaching Capitol. I don't know if the Capitol exit open or not. 30 DC.
The driver fled southbound on I-43 from Silver Spring at low speeds. Police say the driver drove on the distress lane and weaved through traffic, hitting several cars and trucks. Authorities said the chase was terminated in the 4600 block of the southbound interstate, but no other information has been made available. On December 28th, at approximately 12:20 a.m., Florida Highway Patrol troopers responded to assist the Tampa Police Department after officers observed a BMW traveling at a dangerously high rate of speed on State Road 618 near Gandy Boulevard.
He's behind me, he's behind me, he's behind me. He's behind me. Get him. I'm trying to, bro. Trying to catch up. I'll keep behind me, dude. Hit him. Take him out. 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 Take him. I'll take him. Here you go. Oh, shit, I gotta get back in front of him again. No. I'll try and fix up right now, bro. Get him.
FHP troopers confirmed that the BMW was operating at speeds well over 120 miles per hour in a posted 55 mile per hour zone. The vehicle initially slowed and positioned itself behind a patrol unit, but then abruptly accelerated, attempting to evade law enforcement.
I'm trying. Steam it. Keep going. Go. I'm trying. Is it random? He's got, oh, Jesus.
In an effort to bring the pursuit to a safe resolution, troopers initiated a pit maneuver. Despite the maneuver, the driver attempted to continue fleeing before ultimately coming to a stop and being taken into custody without further incident. The driver, identified as Javante Henderson, was found to have multiple prior convictions for driving on a suspended license. Henderson was arrested and charged with the following offenses: fleeing to elude law enforcement at high speed, driving on a canceled, suspended, or revoked license, and so on. On July 9th, at approximately 2:49 p.m., Trooper A. Jones with the Florida Highway Patrol, was traveling eastbound on Memorial Boulevard. I observed a black Camaro traveling at a high rate of speed westbound on Memorial Boulevard. The vehicle also matched the description of a vehicle that recently fled from the Auburndale Police Department. I also had prior knowledge of this vehicle swapping the plates with multiple Florida and Georgia plates. The collision between the Camaro and the SUV caused significant injuries to the driver and passenger of the SUV. A search of the vehicle was conducted on the black Camaro. On the vehicle's floorboard was a green backpack that contained 49.4 grams of raw marijuana inside a clear plastic bag, a scale with marijuana residue on it, 2 Glock magazines with ammunition, and a Micro Draco magazine 7.62 caliber ammunition. On December 6, at approximately 1:10 a.m., an FHP trooper conducted stationary speed enforcement on US 29 in Escambia County, observed a Toyota HR-V traveling 67 miles per hour in a 45 mile per hour zone. When the trooper attempted a traffic stop, the driver fled, leading to a high-speed pursuit reaching 120 miles per hour. The suspect drove recklessly, ran a red light, traveled in the wrong direction, and nearly collided with other vehicles.
31, 31.
The suspect, identified as Tress Delilah Dawson, attempted to flee on foot but was intercepted. A taser was deployed twice with minimal effect before officers subdued him. A search of the vehicle and the suspect revealed a plastic bag containing a white powdery substance and a glass pipe, both indicative of controlled substance use. On Monday, May 19, 2025, at approximately 3:56 p.m., Alexandria Police Department requested assistance with a pursuit that was traveling east on the South Service Road from Bryant Parkway. I was in the area and responded to the 126 on-ramp to wait for the pursuit.
Secondary again on the interstate, the 126 eastbound. DVI.
Put your
The suspect, identified as Timothy Ratliff, was taken into custody without further issue. The suspect was transported to the Saline County Detention Center and charged with felony fleeing, speeding, reckless driving, and driving without a driver's license. On May 12th, at approximately 7 a.m., I observed a white GMC truck parked at the gas pumps with an unknown white female in the driver's seat. I had information of a truck matching this description that was stolen out of the Benton Police Department. Upon observing me, an unknown black male jumped out of the passenger seat of the stolen truck and went into the store. The driver immediately began to drive off in the stolen vehicle towards Highway 161.
Alright, it's gonna take off on me. We're gonna be headed west on McCain. Speed's 52. Light traffic. Just information, if we could go have somebody go down to that gas station. Another gentleman hopped out, long black male with braids. Alright, let's do this. Clear left, clear right. It's a stolen vehicle, occupied one time. I'll give you that tag here in a second. X-ray, X-ray. I'm giving it over to state.
Rock 237. Just turned on Park Road, Dana Street.
We're on trip units and that's directed for Adam 54, 1037.
Bell TBI.
Copy, Bell TBI.
Again, second time.
Show me your hand! Show me your hand! Open the door! Open the door!
A search incident to arrest was conducted of Miss Nichols' persons, and I located the key fob to the stolen vehicle attached to her left bra strap. The only information she could provide me on the mail was his name was AG. When asked why she didn't stop for officers when he got out of the vehicle, she couldn't provide a reasonable answer to why she would continue fleeing through 3 cities. On May 24th at approximately 12:27 a.m., I was advised Bentonville PD was in pursuit of a vehicle southbound on I-49 from the 86-mile marker at speeds of 100 miles per hour, and Bentonville PD was requested our assistance.
10, we're all units, we're going to be 1063 at 1233.
I increased speed and caught up to the suspect near the 74-mile marker with our speeds at approximately 107 miles per hour.
Exit ramp, he may be stopping.
Unit L6 joint call.
Is you wrong way?
The suspect attempted to merge back into the roadway, and I struck the side of his vehicle to push him back off the roadway. After this contact, the subject stopped on the shoulder. I traveled up the ramp and turned around to assist Bentonville units in taking the suspect into custody. Bentonville police units took the suspect into custody and called for a record for the suspect vehicle. On May 28th at approximately 2:20 p.m., I was notified by Paragould Dispatch through my county radio that Dunklin County, Missouri Sheriff's Office deputy was in pursuit of a gray Nissan hatchback SUV with an Illinois license plate on U.S. Highway 412 and had just crossed the state line into Greene County. I had to reach speeds up to 132 miles per hour to catch up with the suspect vehicle.
Coming up on 3rd Street. David Boyd 49213, DB 49213, Illinois. It's a gray Nissan Kicks. Since I can get to where I can fit it, I'm going to.
10-4. All units 63, 240, 225.
Pit. Come be on 3rd Street.
10-4.
When I performed the TVI on the suspect vehicle, it caused a run off the left side of the roadway and strike a tree, a concrete retaining wall, and steps. Numerous Paragould Police Department officers, Greene County deputies, and I were able to take the driver into custody without further incident. There was also a passenger who was identified as Brianna Bartlett in the vehicle that I detained while I investigated the scene. On Sunday, at approximately 12:34 a.m., I, Corporal Ben Abera, was patrolling on I-530 North near the 2-mile marker. I was using my rear radar while parked on the right shoulder of the road. I noticed a gray passenger car traveling towards me from the rear at 90 miles per hour in the 75 mile per hour zone. I initiated a traffic stop after it passed me. The vehicle was a gray 2008 Honda Accord.
Well, Corporate, Ben, I borrow the same. Please not pull you over speeding, okay? Please not pull you over speeding. Speeding? Mm-hmm.
I was doing 65.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, I got a rear radar on me, right? You were doing 90 when you came up behind me over the top of the hill. I see your license, proof of insurance. Okay, I still need to see your license. I still need to see your license and proof of insurance. Do you have any ID on you? Do you have any ID card on you?
I got
You what? Okay.
You want to see mine?
All right. Adam 19, we're on 1037. 530 northbound of the 2. Honda Accord, Boy Charles Paul, 99 Frank, we'll count up to 30. Take it 30 west. Take it 30 west.
Rocket 18, 10, 11, action, 10, 19.
CFM received.
That's coming up to 60 minutes. Just go down for this traffic here. Get through this traffic. Make sure you don't take 60 on me. TBI, Scott Hamilton.
TBI, Scott Hamilton.
Let me see your hands. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Keep them up.
Upon reaching Scott Hamilton, I successfully executed a TVI in the vehicle and pinned it in the north ditch. I was able to safely place Thompson and his passenger. Thompson, who was transported to and cleared by UAMS before being transported to the Pulaski County Detention Center. The charges: fleeing by vehicle, possession by firearm by certain persons, speeding, no driver's license, and so on. On May 26, at approximately 7:26 p.m., I was stationary on the shoulder of I-49 northbound south of exit 76. Then, I observed a traffic south of my location near the county line. While observing traffic, I observed a white SUV approaching me from the rear at what appeared to be a high rate of speed. I activated my rear antenna radar and received a clear Doppler tone of 101 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone.
Turning on a Hyundai Santa Fe 252.
Yep, same thing. Temple. Southbound on 40th.
What's the address on the church?
I don't know. Section I will be southbound on 40th. 1037 Matthew. 1037 southbound.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Stop moving. Show me your hands. There. On the ground. On the ground. Taser. I'm going to tase you. Stop moving. Stop. Hands behind your back. Now. Get them behind your back. Now.
I performed a TVI on the vehicle to stop the pursuit and fleeing suspect. The vehicle came to a stop near Bel Air Road. The driver, after exiting the car, started to flee on foot westbound toward Bel Air Road. After a brief foot pursuit, the driver fell onto the ground and gave up. After being cleared by hospital staff, the subject was then transported to Washington County. Thank you for watching.